modern families is the fact that it's really hard to be a family. There's so many things that are getting in the way. Whether it's the fact that there's a change in your family situation, whether or not you decided to separate. Perhaps there's just too much work. Or maybe it's just simply you need to be away for whatever reason. But there's a big problem, and the pain is literally the pain of heartbreak of missing your child's moments when they grow up. And the children feel it too. When they're small, they really feel that sense of attachment to their parents. So that is the pain point, the emotional pain of not being able to see them there. So our solution is to be able to create a video game app that allows children and their parents to play collaborative games together. Collaborative so that they can really engage in those moments together and they can create those memories that they've always wanted. The values that we really want to endorse within this video game app is that it needs to be educational and engaging. Engaging on the side of the parent, because say for instance if they're away, well, what happens if they don't want to talk to you anymore? They're just bored. Well, at that point, it's like they don't want to talk to me. If the game will allow us to be more engaged, focus on the activity together, then I believe that. And the kid will be like, hey, I love this game and I feel like I'm sharing a memory with my parent. So obviously, we went out to the market when we talked to lots of parents. The interesting is, it's like you talk to them about tablet devices, man, I'm kind of wary of it. You talk to them about educational apps, okay, yeah, I have a couple of them, but you tell them about an app that allows them to collaborate and really engage with their children when they're away, and their faces light up. It's amazing. Suddenly, you just see the love in their faces. So, when we talk about competition, we see that there's a lot of people in this space, from the educational side of things as well as engagement. Because we see that for a lot of parents, they want education in the app, but they also want engagement. Now, for us, we're wondering to ourselves, what can we provide in terms of education? Where is the gap? The differentiation and the gap that we see is the fact that nobody has played in the 3 to 6 market. There are a lot of reading games, math games, but nothing that provides a fundamental skill, critical thinking, logic, something that you can teach a child between the ages of 3 and 6. So what do we do in the entry market? The most logical one is families that have already separated, potentially. Within the North American household, we see that there's 15 million single-parent households. 1 in 5 of them have a tablet. Potentially 8 million are our market. So the business model that we're thinking is that there's an entry price of $2.99. So just to give you a bit of context of what we're thinking, it's around $2.50 to $4 is the range in which parents are willing to pay, and that given that there's so much competition, $3.99 with more competition will push down the price, and we'll migrate to premium over time with in-app purchases of additional mini game packs, some of which are the puzzle piece game. Additionally, working together so that additionally another game that we're thinking of, so we'll have all of these games together. Collaboration and engagement. And we even have a demo for you guys where we can play on an iPad and an iPhone.
All right, so the gaming show will let you play in the same room or online. That's important. You can play the same game either across the table or across Saturn terminals. It's going to be the same game that the split screen is up on that. We're going to show you in the same room. Here's a pony.
Yes?
And he's falling. And we try to bring him back. If you wait too long, wait, now stop. He died.
Oh my God.
For the full game with a menu example game like that in the games.
Yes.
First off, you're an excellent presenter. I must tell you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Why single parent household? Because you would be looking at people who are traveling all the time, and even if you're a married household, husbands in Tokyo, wives in Vancouver, that's a pretty good market too.
You're absolutely right. In all honesty, when we were going through the creative process, it's kind of the family that I thought of first. But when we're trying to think of what is the most natural one, we thought of single parent families as just a way to collect data and think about where is the innate pain that probably exists within that particular structure. But definitely it's something that we want to get into because we want to look at where we place in the educational app. And we recognize that in the bigger market, this is something that's just naturally going to happen, whether it's formally or informally.
You know, it's a flooded market. It's not mainly games like that, so we need to do a marketing angle, and we're targeting these families that are counseling someone else, where they really need to play remotely. But you can play, in one room and another team in another room that much. Because the games work very well.
So the first version you have, it was like a typical game. Do you have ideas for more features around personalizing it to be something for collaboration, like a video or something that specifically addresses the market users to go for just parents and kids?
Yeah, so the basic model is to run based on Skype in the background. So you have to sort of running through the game. Adding video can use it in YouTube because you can't really use one thing right away. But yeah, you probably want to be able to talk to the person.
So one last question, Mark, and start up.
How many games do you think you have to develop before anyone's good enough selling out there in order to make worthwhile the investment? Because you could do 50 games before you actually start using it. So,
Right.
well, we have how many games you need to develop first before you can get it.
I think the guess is to have about 10, 15 games for the first version. Game, but every 2 months, release 10 new games, just like this one. A lot more complex. You think about it, maybe something about it. It's mostly art design.
I think the biggest part is also the fact that over time you fall in love with the characters too. It's just the fact that there's a pony, and you guys didn't even get to explore the relationship between the pony and the dog. We haven't even gotten into that. So there's a lot of creativity there through these mini episodes and these engaging games.
I think they should launch.
At launch?
I think they should launch now.
Yeah.